in his Fabia.
He was actually, Martin, upside down, as you can see, and the roll hoop and the halo very much doing its job before the car digs in. And
just to reassure you, yeah, so whether George got a little tap on his right-hand side, I don't know, but...
So here is Alex Albon now, and he gets the tap, nothing he can do, sent into the barriers, just avoids...
in front of him. So what it was just so many oh wow, so much contact with that.
See what happened with the two Alpha Tauris here. Whoa, Yuki Tsunoda.
I think he's going to spin, yeah, so he spun, and then that's meant that he's good 4-5 degrees. Obviously the rain spitting, and do you want to be out on track?
With J.An. Rubula, he's side by side. Oh, no contact. Dennis Hauger is off. Dennis Hauger is off and into the path of another car. Big accident there. Dennis Hauger.
Launch cars into the air. That is the most frightening accident you will see. The halo saving the life. Very quick in the middle sector, the last 2 laps. This is a replay of what happened.
Oh.
Yeah, rule number 1, don't crash into your teammate. Chauvenac just got that all wrong.
Oh, it was a double hit inside.
Yeah, but Behrman's come from off the track. Now, is that because then the final exchange is right? Another move. This is saucy, and there's contact down at Brooklands, and there's 3 cars off.
And it was Nazim Azman on the inside, the Malaysian racer, and front wing gone. They touch, as you say, Tom, before they go into the corner. Azman went straight through too.
It looked right at the top. Oh, so I think they must have come together on entry or something?
They've came together on an entry. If you look, we see it here in the background. It just comes in too quick, basically. It looks like he's...
We'll know that if she can keep it clean, she might be able to take it away on the last lap.
And you can see here down into the last sequence of corners, it just looks to me...
In agreement, yeah, basically the exact same thing that Simon Pagenaud did, but he just had a little bit more speed. Didn't quite get it turned.
Ooh.
Yeah, definitely got in there. That's...
Looks like a lock up there and straight off into the grass. And
yeah, see, different than Dalton. Dalton had that front lock. Jack just, I think, had a little bit of oversteer going in, couldn't commit to... Yeah, oh, he did have it was a late lockup, but he did have a little bit of that lockup. Just noses it in. Going to take a look back now, obviously, with Kyle Kirkwood here.
Whoa.
Lost it through 8.
just had a big wiggle there in 7, and then a pretty vicious hit at 7.
Side by side with Simona Di Silvestro, and he just gets into the back of Dalton Kellett. Innocent victim there, the 4 car.
And that's going to be easy call for race control, almost certainly a drive-through penalty.
And then this was the second incident a lap later. Alexander Rossi just wide in the corner. Gets into the side of the 28.
Didn't even see Rossi attempting to...
Coming into turn number 4, does not go for the move. Again, we'll see how things play out. Oh, driver is spun and a driver off as well. 2 off, 3 off, contact further back. It's over Jace Denmark by 3.3 seconds. Miles Rowe after the off in turn 1 ends up in the 3rd spot. We got 2 drivers together.
So we've got Marvin Klein in this battle. As we Simonio Quinta in the black and gold car gets spun around, then comes back onto the circuit. And rear bumper, they go side by side because Jaap van Lagen makes use of that, and he's spinning Casadei around, and there's contact, big contact. Is he going to go into anybody else? No.
Well, that tyre is not pointing in the right direction. It was very unlucky. Lance Wilsey lost it going into the first corner. Looked like he locked up. Scott Andrews chasing the 36 of Gabby Chavez. As Jeremy said, they had just come out of the pits.
Alongside number 10 car, he was coming alongside as they got to the apex. In my book,
smaller radar signature. He was going down the inside of the number 31. He's going to get a penalty for that. He's got to get a penalty for that. That's exactly the same incident that we saw. Battle for 3rd in TCR at the final corner. This is going to be contact. It is contact, and it's a damaged left front for the Unitronics.
Porsche, which then whipped the across the track. He's got into the barrier before the braking zone.
So there's the Bullet detaching and skating across the road. Massive damage on the front left, which has destroyed the suspension. Here's the Doctor. Very quick response indeed.
It's almost a carbon copy with the way in which Michael Fassbender is traffic. Looks like he went by himself. quickly.
No car in front or behind for James Winslow. Something broke on the car.
In second place. So it was a clash with, that is the 24/7 Motorsport car, I believe.
Slim advantage now further back.
What happened there? It did happen. It was nose to nose almost, but there's someone else involved.
Hey, the Nielsen racing car of Tony Wells, that was. And tucked in behind Tony is Morris Smith. A spin for Hegerly, though, and that was maybe an assisted.
Down into turn 8, we come. Okay, the Sky Tempesta car spun the Audi around, and then the Ferrari clearly going to come into the back of it any second now. Oh, that was a heavy impact. But that one, no doubt, will be under investigation. So Gunon goes through, and also cutting across the curves came Krapinski. 2 clashes, and Eddie Cheever says, thank you, I'm coming
I think vibration on the camera. Here it is on the outside of turn 5, where the whole lot starts to kick off. And already the Porsche was going through, the McLaren you can see spinning across. Front. Yeah, that's the we see him. Oh, and that's a pretty big. Yeah, and he hits the front of the car pretty heavily into that 90 degrees into the
replay. Background of the shot. Oh, big contact, and I think Condé had just come out after the pit stop and was collected and clattered into, trying to hang in there. And then behind it is really a case of et al. Oh, contact there. Unfortunately, that's Alexandra Weintraub, the 53 Mercedes, shoved to the outside. Did he push? Did he jump? Was he shoved? I think my money's on him being given a bit of a shove. Certainly was. Round he went. Good avoidance from the number 11 BMW. And, well, it does appear there was contact with the pit wall. Certainly for Allied Racing's Porsche that was tucked in behind. Olivier Estevez, he's due to hand over to, not his fault. Well, the recovering number 88. Let's take a look at the replay. Oh, Gabriela Julkova gave him a little rub, and that was what. Oh dear! And here comes a fly in the ointment. Look for the 4th car in that pack. It's got number 3 on its red flank. Oh, and then we've had a spin. Oh, the car that led the class forever.
Caldissima non solo per le condizioni meteorologiche, ma anche per la battaglia in pista. Abbiamo visto intanto il replay dell'uscita di pista proprio di sempre meno, poco più di 5 minuti, attenzione, Fuochi che prova la roggia e invece no. Gara già tanto è successo, vediamo intanto qui il contatto tra, credo, la macchina di Max Salo, figlio di Luca Salo, presente tra l'altro in circuito.
The happenings. I was in the background of the shot. We just saw the lead grouping going through. And was Raffaele Giannone given a helping hand? Let's take a look from on board. Well, you certainly feel mitigating circumstances might mean. Adrian Lewandowski on his debut, he's diving up the inside. The inside wasn't really there. And round goes Chiasek, and that's and they push and they shove some more through turn 5. And then 91 on the outside was given a nip and a tuck from 29, and round it went. Gained by Wearing in the lead of the race. He's now 21.1 seconds to good. There's passing going on, there's contact going on. We just looked at 91. He was given a nip, a tuck, a push. Third or equal third, 4th position. What happened? He went up the inside of Marzio Moretti, who hit the curb, bounced across. All looks okay. He's now pointing the right direction, trying to get drive, and unfortunately the 29 car that yesterday was in the wars.
Let's see what happened here. So diving up the inside was Aaron Venish, in terms of the talent between all of our cars. And let's see. Well, to be fair, absolutely no other driver involved. Here we can see it again. Wow, that was quite an impact. I mean, the integral safety. Around the outside, Arjun Maini then a big bold move right from the start. And Arjun Maini and Frank Pereira make contact. And Arjun Maini has got around, and then there is the Arjun Maini car that had got really stacked and damaged, but actually not so. That just got attacked by Esteban Moot involved. Let's see what happened here. Oh my goodness me, that was a big hit from behind.
Like P7, and then when I go to the corner, I got a massive hit from behind from the BMW.
And an unbelievable drive from Mirko Bortolotti, who's just been able to take advantage of everything as we see contact once again.
Oh, it's a massive melee into turn number 1. Everyone's going to survive. No, there's big contact then between the Audi and, by the looks of things, the BWT, Motorsport. Fulgencio and Vivacqua have kind of squeezed Gregor there. Gregor can't really get out of that because he's got right behind him Karasani. So Karasani's fallen right back here as well. Remember that. Tim Heinemann. So we'll see this once again, yeah. So Gregor just turns into Folev, and then Folev's a passenger. Like, he's got when one of your wheels is wibbly-wobbly like that. Uverhouse runs a little bit wide there, but again, it's more of a pronounced line. That's the kind of line. It was like, oh, Pitama's completely missed his braking point. It's a huge hit then. Good in the slightest. We're going to get another replay here. I'm not sure we need it, but it's a huge impact. Just not sure how you can explain that. I certainly can't. Gregor's trying to go around the outside. JB Southern is completely gone. Cal Halper has just sent Thiago Vivacqua into the barrier. Gregor's been put into a wall there as he goes across the bonnet then of Cal Halper. He bones Thiago. That's his race over. And then you can see that Gregor, Cal Halper was trying to go forward. So Tim's fully aware of that situation. Here we go. Here is the incident. Oh, Fulgencio's just full sent it into his teammate.
End of the day for the Volcano Motorsport car, in qualification at least. Look,
well, hard work, hadn't he, in clearing Mike Huld, but then just forgot the first corner was coming up, and look, he's not even close to making it. Does a nice little, almost like a handbrake turn there to avoid going straight into...
By the pipe, Girolamo, everything he needs to do very, very late on the brakes and contact with several cars, and he's waving his arms about behind me. That's the drama. The main instigators there, as we see from another angle.
It's Josh Files, isn't it? Comes up the inside, tags Young, and then there's a knock-on effect with Felipe around. There goes Matto Hommler, I think that is.
You can piece together. So this is going through the left-hander. He's offline, going into a little bit wide. I think the back just snapped on him momentarily, and that sent him corrective steering. But he was just out a little bit wide, wasn't he? I don't know whether there are any marbles out there at this point, but...
Fight between the Hyundais and the Lincoln Co's. I'm not sure if the Honda's got the absolute pace for pole, but I think one Honda could definitely get into Q3. We know that both those drivers are pretty brave.
And the rear right, yeah, look at that. So he's had contact there with Bernard. He's sent it up the inside. Not the first time we've seen one of the Audis have contact there. Then the rear, the right front.
I had a puncture and I went to the wall. Then Gary hit me. I had a puncture first. Oh, okay. Okay, but you're okay? Yeah, okay.
Like a broken record for the last 3 laps. Rob was incredibly comfortable coming out. It's so obvious from the timing screen. The Audi has absolutely nowhere to go. Of course, the irony, that's Rob Huff's teammate.
Mauro Valentinuzzi, naturalmente ci dispiace per Frassinetti e per Reed, mentre là davanti...
Rafael Camara, the former series leader, as Giovanni Masca goes around at the bottom of the hill.
Poco dopo, qui invece siamo sul
vedi che è andato sulla ghiaia, sì. Fortunatamente non ha preso nessuno.
Ha picchiato di
angolo, però, Qui c'è il sorpasso al semaforo, il tentativo di sorpasso di Roccadelli su Matteo Pollini e con la conseguente uscita di strada forzata di Filippo Lazzaroni per evitare l'impatto. Vediamo cosa succede.
Oh man. Yeah, and Kyle just in there way deep, gets spun out, Amarola on that curb, and then they made contact. So really,
right in that same quarter, more trouble. Joey Logano gets in there a little too far. He's going to take out Bubba right here as both those guys spin right across the nose of a 45 car. A little contact, that's
area, but it is easy for the car to step around on you. And the big concern for Noah and his team right here, Steve, is
tight battle. Oh man, it looks like just, I don't know, a brake failure, I'm assuming. Yeah. It doesn't look like any tires are locked up.
Yeah, there was something mechanically that happened to that race car.
5 also had an issue right here.
Yeah, once again, hits that curb in turn 5. Gets his tires on top of that curb, just like we saw earlier in the race. And Karam really messed up Noah right there.
Oh, contact again. Josh Berry in the 8.
Now
go. No.
Slammed into the side of him, and he spins Sage Karam into the wall.
What a move by that yellow car of Jones to miss the wreck, and here comes the rest of the field.
They can't see. It's smoke and dust all the way across. More coming in too fast, and more contact.
A huge impact at time.
See, Chris Dyson just looks like some kind of problem under braking. Huge contact. Chris Dyson, a 2-time INSA champion, the 2021 Trans Am champion.
He wanted to do, guys.
Yeah, battling all throughout the field, riding along with Riley Herbst right here. You see Sammy Smith, the 18 car. sideways in the middle of the racetrack, and then a lot of experience gain. We see right here, it's big contact, Steve, to the wall.
And to Rick's point, that's driver's left. So he didn't go straight through the corner with no brakes. He's definitely turned to the left.
นี่ครับ
ดูรีเพลย์หน่อยครับ
ไฮไลท์
โอ้ยมาโดนกันพอดี
โดนกันเองแปะเข้ามาครับชิงลายกัน
แซนดี้เสียบเข้ามาข้างในครับขณะที่
โอ้โห
ดูรีเพลย์ครับอ๋อเขาโดนแซงโดนทีมนิดนึงครับ
โอ้ยรถของยศรันนี่
โอ้โห
แม่เจ้าไหลหลุดยางไรไหนดูดิโอเวอร์เองฮะแล้วดึงกลับไม่ทันปั้งเข้าเต็มเลยโอ้โหดูไฟ
อีชานเพริสไล่ตามอยู่เล็กซัน RCF สลับลายเสียบเข้ามาข้างในโดนกันแล้วครับโค้ง18ครับโอ้โหสู่ช่วงครึ่งทางของการแข่งขันครับมีรีเพลย์อะไรให้ดูครับเดี๋ยวดูรถแข่งหมายเลข29ครับอนันทร
แซงเพื่อนร่วมทีมรุ่นเดียวกัน
ได้ล็อกรอบด้วย
ล็อกด้วย
โอ้แปะแล้วโอ้ไป
แล้วก็ยังไง
ผ่านบีควิกผ่านไปแล้วตรงนี้ครับ
ยังไงโอ้ยโดนปาโมดกิติพลปาโมดครับ
โอ้โห
กิติพลปาโมดเลย
นี่ครับเดชาธรเห็นเขาเปิดกว้างปุ๊บแล้วพุ่งเข้ามาเสียบแล้วนี่แหละครับมันเป็นจุดเอเพ็กพอดีอ่ะ
จะมีอาการอันเดอร์เล็กน้อยหรือเปล่าเดี๋ยวดูตรงเดามาเลยแล้วก็
ลื่นน้ำมัน
นั่นแหละอันเดอร์แล้วก็โอเวอร์เสร็จหักกลับมาชนเป็กเข้าไปครับเป็กขวาเป็กซ้ายกระแทกปักโชว์บริเวณด้านบนที่กำลังเช่าห้องนอนอยู่
นี่เป็นรถแข่งในกลุ่มที่ชิงหมุนไปแล้วคันนึงอุ้ยโอ้โห
หลุดยังไงเดี๋ยวดูอากิดิ
เพิ่งออกไปครับ
ออกไปลื่นครับลื่นสไลด์ออกไปแล้วปักแก้อาการโอ้โห
โค้ง15ครับแล้วปาบเข้ามาโอ้โห
ลื่นฮะอัดเข้ามาเต็มโอ้โหดูครับแหมจี้เข้ามาปุ๊บหักเข้าไปปุ๊บ2จังหวะครับอันนี้ผิดไปหน่อย
โอ้อินสักครับบุกไปแล้วชนกนันขยับขึ้นมาครับ
ชนกนันน่าจะเป็นผู้หญิงนะครับ
โอ้
ยกระเด็นกระจาย
นี่ครับเบรกแล้วท้ายไหลท้ายปืบเข้าไปหมุนครับทำให้คันหลังเนี่ยต้องหลบปุ๊บแล้วโดนแปะเบี่ยงไป
เบี่ยงบ้วยครับคลองรถกลับมา
แล้วนี่ครับรถ
เหมาหมดปั้งไป
คันเร่งค้างแน่นอนฮะ
โอ้โหใช่คันเร่งค้าง
ย้อนกลับมาขวางลำตรงนี้เข้าที่ขาออกครับ
มีภาพ
นี่ไง
มีภาพนิดหน่อยติดเลยครับรถติดเลย
ฉลาดแจ้งกมลกุลชัยบอกจะไปเอาถอยมาโดน
ถอยมาโดนอีกโอ้โห
ตามเข้ามาพอดี
ใช่ครับ
โอ้แล้วเข็นออกไปกันทั้งคู่เลยครับ
ดีไม่พลิกไง
ใช่ดีที่แล้วก็ดันขวางกันออกไปครับ
แก้อาการดีมาก
ดูจังหวะของแซนดี้ครับ
หลุดเองครับโอเวอร์มาแล้วก็กระแทกปั้งเข้าไปเต็ม
Un poco se tocaron. Uy, Aramendi, qué lástima. Aramendi y Rama, creo también. Los dos Alfa totalmente atravesados. A ver si puede corregir en esos primeros. Llegaron todos muy amontonados y a mucha velocidad. Uy, no, cuidado, que hay safety car. Hay safety car, golpe. Sí, de pegar. Alguien más. Tire, Biaggi. Lo que ha Biaggi por afuera. Espectacular. Oliva afuera. Se puso de costado Oliva. Puerto también. Accidente, muchachos. Otra vez accidente en la curva número 1.
Con Mayru Herrera y Chuck también el auto negro y amarillo.
Sí.
Luna es el auto azul y ahí se le encuentra Mayru. Bueno, fue más aparatosa de lo que se veía a primera plana, ¿no?
Fíjate que los golpes, lo que podemos encontrar en los inconvenientes son más allá en las curvas lentas.
Sí, y enganches.
Y enganches. Curva número 1, también en la función de Rey. Lo decías vos recién, Sergio.
Segundo y tercero, compañeros de equipo.
Y con la carrera neutralizada. Regina la neutralización.
Fíjense. El breve toque de Enzo Torres.
Sí, está.
Al número 75 lo hace.
A ver, muy fuerte.
Claro, pega contra el paredón.
Así es, Sí.
Un inconveniente
Sí,
interno.
el Bauti 12, Te lo va a complicar, dale, pasame, le dice alguna seña, no sé qué le habrá dicho.
Claro.
Le quedó abajo del auto.
Y siguió derecho, se lo lleva puesto a Gino Bernardelli. Y el auto va a quedar ahí.
segundos, lo adelantaba nuestro comentario. ¡Uy! Un toque con Baruki Longo, David Luca, lo agarró Catelli, Frátola. ¡Qué desparramo se armó en la curva número 4! Mirá vos, en función de...
Vuelta, sí señor, lo perdió el auto, lo perdió solito
Mirá
el auto.
vos.
Daniel Pecci, lamentablemente se va complicando ahora el piloto de San... Cambia. Elian Suave, cuarto ahora de costado Rodríguez. Entra en semitrompo. Trompo de Marcos Rodríguez. A la salida de la...
Ganando la carrera, un rezagado y se pasó.
Se pasó el
Se
puntero.
pasó
Se fue el puntero afuera. Se fue Morelli, la máquina de Morelli. Y ahora cata espectacular. Sensacional, heroico, va para adentro. Ay, que no lo complique el rezagado, no. Ay, se fue.
Trompo el primero.
Del puntero. Se fue al trompo el puntero. Se fue al trompo Moscato, decía. Dobla. Adelante está primero. Ahí trompo allí de la máquina número 28 que le corresponde a Santiago Álvarez, que es Cabuso, que ya está segundo. Va Fernando por afuera, espectacular, segundo, ahí se tocaron trompo de Escabuso, se tocaron así.
Perfecto.
Excelente. Ahí también juega el piloto cuando vemos el trompo de Emiliano Espataro en una de las curvas más lentas que tiene el circuito de Villicum. Qué importante es no...
Atención, yo voy y le pongo el cono en otro lado, Uy, de Carlos.
Trompo de Diego de Carlos.
Y mirá, también tiene cono de Carlos.
400 milésimas para el punto extra.
Bueno, se tiró Bailo en la chicana. ¡Ay, Martincito! ¿Qué hiciste? Entró pasado, se jugó. Se tiró la pileta, pero no vio Montero tercero. Está en cuarto, no, claro, entró recontra pasado.
Y te digo
Por
que
suerte no tiene nada. Y ahí veíamos esta maniobra. Como Monterito se lo llevaba puesto al uruguayo que quedó fuera de carrera. Y hay auto de seguridad, Leo. De bajar, ¿qué ha pasado? Ahí
está, Alessi
con Roca.
No, Alessi pasándolo por afuera y Roca que lo engancha.
Uy, qué pena para Roca. Y atrás, ¿qué pasó? Ah, volcó.
Siosi.
Siosi es, el flaco volcou. Qué piña se pegó en la tierra arada.
Olha, isso é o que a gente enxerga com a câmera on-board, mas não é o que o piloto enxerga. Né? O piloto está enxergando muito menos do que a gente está vendo. Vamos ver, ó, ele está nessa disputa aí com o Felipe. Aí já estava solto, né?
Aí é com o Lapena lá.
E aí tem o toque ali com o Lapena para completar, né?
Ainda tomou um empurrãozinho.
Esse totozinho ali, não sei se não afetou a suspensão. Mas lá no meio, lá atrás, ó, o Kodair.
Ele vai pro lado,
ele saiu estranho, né, cara? Porque ele tirou primeiro para dentro.
Eu acho que ele acelerou na hora que ele fez o contorno com o volante e não tinha o que fazer.
Também acredito que
aí
foi exatamente
isso. Mais do que devia. Pisônia em 2017.
A gente tá revendo aí, ó, no toque ali com o Ricardinho Maurício.
Senhora. E aí, de quem
não sei não. Não sei não, hein?
E agora aí o Tony veio pra cima.
Sei lá, viu, meu?
O Tony acho que tomou um empurrãozinho, a impressão minha.
Pode ser também.
Certeza. Ele acertou um cone e ali, esse é um lugar que tem muito buraco.
Estilo Mad Max na pista. O Daniel Serra. E aí tem...
Eita!
Olha aí a disputa do Thiago Camilo com o Gianluca Petkoff.
Tá aí a origem do safety.
Pegou de novo a pontinha da zebra. E aí o pneu traseiro aqui, ó, já tava...
a sair da roda.
Já tava furado ali o pneu traseiro no carro do Rafinha Reis.
Ran out of real estate right there. Wow, Trevor DeBoer did as well, tagging the inside wall, then up into Mike Thorne. Evie Knight. Birthday's not till August, but they can't come in August. So we'll give you that read ahead of time. Looking at the replay, there goes the front bumper of Newell. Okay, this turn 2 camera going to give us a good look.
You're all right. That's the main thing. What happened here on the back straightaway?
I was coming out of turn 2 when Lubeck and...
By no fault of Ryan Bowers, absolutely no place to go, Brian, as he came down here. If you watch, look at this. Interesting. Bramer's car started to pull the front wheels off the ground.
Turn 2. This is going to be the instant further down the field, and that's a lucky escape for some of the other riders. It looked like it was
as well. Oh dear, that's Ratto. Ratto getting that completely. Oh dear, the Marcon's bike runs over his leg. Sector 3, he was fast all the way through this race. Rueda tried to get through. Oh, big crash, Salvador. That's a turn 2. He gets caught up with the bike as well. Hopefully he's okay. So here we go. Oh dear. This is going to be fun. Oh, my giddy aunt, that is enormous.
Yeah, Morossi very lucky with that one if he's able to walk away from it, because it lures you in, and you can see there just losing the front end. Very easy for that to happen. Just carry that little bit too much speed through there.
Did he get a bit of help in all of this? Are we going to see it? Or he's going to slide into view now? The number 14.